This 1 Degree Outside video is brought to you by Fiesta Shows.
This holiday season, experience the magic of the celebration of lights. Drive through over a mile of glittering road transformed into a wonderland of color with more than 1 million LED lights in the Merrimack Valley, South Shore, Central Mass, and Maine. Now through January 3rd, save on tickets and enter to win at fiesta.onedegreeoutside.com.
Sunday afternoon update for you. Meteorologist Matt Noyes, 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Look, a little bit of snow on the way, especially to northern New England. And by the way, if you love winter sports, I just finished putting the finishing touches on today's snow sports discussion, enthusiast level and above, but we've opened it up for free to everybody today so you can get an idea for what it's about. Membership.onedegreeoutside.com. Scroll down to Tier 3 Enthusiast, and if you click on that, you'll be able to see today's update. We do 40 maps daily. We do the discussion twice a week to cover the upcoming weekend or the upcoming week. And you can see that one of those maps we put out is a chance of a chairlift hold. And during the course of midday Monday, it's low. It's not any worse than that. It is going to be windy, but the gusts aren't 40 to 50. The gusts are 30 to 40. So that's what keeps that chance of a chairlift hold down from what it otherwise could be. Meanwhile, I mentioned a little light snow coming in. We're going to take a good look at that here in a second. In northern and central New England, southern New England, the period of clouds will actually clear out as we get into the overnight tonight. Just a reminder, you can track the snow, both where it is and where it's going, with our app. On that radar tab, I love past plus future mode. See where it's been, see where it is, see where it's going. The overview on where it's going, well, here you go. As we get to the evening, you can see that snow coming all the way down to Sunapee, coming all the way down to southern Vermont. Now, it's pretty light, but it lasts long enough in northern New England to grab a couple inches of snow as it goes by, because it's still going at 9 p.m. Once we get past midnight, it peels out of northern Vermont, and then once we get to the wee hours of tomorrow morning, it's ready to peel out of Maine entirely. The farther south you go, you just never get the impact. It looks like it should snow, but it never does. A lot of the focus for this is going to be in northern New England. It's a coating to an inch where you see kind of this gray coloring through central New Hampshire. It's 1 to 2 inches in the white, and it's 2 to 4 when you get into the areas in blue. Mostly this is 2 to 3, but you may exceed 4 in some of the high terrain around the mountains of Maine. And again, that's just for the overnight tonight. It is gone by tomorrow morning. Cold air comes pouring in for everybody. Whether you snow or not, you get the new wind that starts to come behind the cold front. Temperatures drop down to the single digits north, teens and 20s south. And look at this, the feels like forecast for kids going to school these next few days, especially Monday and Tuesday. We are dressed for full-on winter. That wind chill is going to be running in the single digits the first 2 days of the week. It's a little better Wednesday, but there'll be some scattered rain and snow showers around. In terms of wind gusts, the worst of it's going to be mid to late morning on Monday, and that's where you can see top gusts. They're not off the charts. You're about a 30, 35 mile per hour gust. It just adds a lot of bite to the air when you figure it in with the cold temperatures. Actual highs on Monday, teens north, 20 south. We don't go far from where we are when you walk out the door. And with the wind blowing, it never feels like more than the single digits in teens. Just so you know, for all areas, we expect a sub-zero wind chill, except maybe the south coast as we get to Monday night. The actual temperature itself will be dropping below zero in a lot of northern New England, but you add even just a breeze on top of that, and you get that sub-zero chill. Tuesday, we begin to see the cold relent. Again, there's a bit of a breeze, which is why the wind chill is still going to be with you, but it's not quite as cold overall. On the water, it's going to be a windy day for us on Monday. There's no question about that, and that does churn the waves a bit. You've got a chop of 3 to 6 feet near shore. It's going to be greater the farther offshore that you go, and then deeper into the week as the wind dies a bit, the waves come down a little bit on Tuesday. Another disturbance comes through Wednesday, gets the wind going, gets the chop going a little bit, and then we'll watch a cold front that approaches by the end of the week. In terms of kind of the impact for the rest of us, look, you've got that cold, dry air tomorrow with the breeze, high pressure cresting overhead. I think Tuesday during the day is good. When we get to Tuesday evening and night, a little round of some light snow comes in. Most of the focus, central and northern New England again. Maybe some snow showers into southern New England. We'll keep an eye on that. And then we think Wednesday, kind of the heart of the energy comes in. Again, most focus for accumulating snow. Upstate New York running in through northern New England. Probably a mix. The farther south you come in, not as strong in terms of the intensity, and then that cold front that comes in again as we get to the end of the week. I normally just encourage you to check out the app for the 14-day, but I did at least want to set you up with the idea that, look at this, over the next 2 weeks, we've got winter. I mean, it feels like winter all the way through. It's kind of crazy that Monday's mixed rain and snow showers are the warmest of the lot. And then in terms of storm chances, we'll see each of these disturbances when you get in a pattern like this. You got to watch them within about 3 days. Outside of that, you can't trust much because they either develop in a hurry or they just whiz by and they don't develop much. So that's what we'll be watching all the way into next week. That's how things look for now. Just a reminder, the only weather network for New England is streaming all the time on your smart TV, online at 1degreeoutside.live, or at the home screen of our app right at the top. You can tap it to access it. Hope you have a great start to the week. We'll see you early Monday morning.